Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on? What we got going on? CJ. Clarissa, what up? This won't be too long of a live because it's late for me, but what's good, my boy? You okay, my boy?
Yo, what up, champ? The game is fucked up. About I don't know, 3 p.m. this afternoon, my phone decided to have some, what do they call it? Planned obsolescence. Shit tapped out on me. My screen is. I had to say, I'm on my phone right now, but the
Damn.
screen is slowly but surely going black. Maybe because I've been too pro black in the past. I don't know. But no, the new phone is on the way, but probably not for 2 more days. It
Yeah.
fucking sucks. So come morning, I won't be able to use it at all. Like it's still functional, but the screen is just blacking out. But yeah, right after that
Okay.
happened and I went live, I ordered a new phone.
You don't have a computer?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'll get back up there if needed. So yeah, but I just won't
Yeah.
be on the phone. I'm saying for
It's
a couple
weird.
days.
My son's iPad just went out too today. Maybe it's something in the energy of the
What kind of
earth.
problem did it have? Because I
Just
never seen this one before, and I'm a tech dude. Yeah.
mm, his was slowly breaking. Side of the screen is just fucked right now. It
Oh,
was
okay.
slowly,
Well,
but
that's understandable.
yeah.
This one, I have a slightly more nerdy tech homie that told me it's the OLED is going out, meaning the organic materials in the screen just like reach their expiration date. So that's feasible. I'm not saying that Samsung is effing me, but I always leave rooms for some conspiracy theory. So anyway, new
Right.
phone on the way.
Good. New electronics are always fun. Are always
That's
good.
true.
Word up. All right.
Yeah, I
How
thought
you
about the Fold and the Pixel and all that shit, but I'm like, this is good. I want to stay at the level I'm at. I don't need all the extras.
would you just get an iPhone?
No, I get the Galaxy. You know me. I don't fuck with the iPhone.
I didn't know that.
I don't sell out.
Shit, I'm
I
sold out.
figure no on some real shit. I did try the iPhone back in the day. Granted, this is like an iPhone 4, but it didn't have the customization that I like as a tech guy.
Well,
So I go with
they're a lot different now. They're very customizable. You don't have to I used to have to
okay,
jailbreak them to customize them. You don't have to do that anymore.
okay. Well, maybe I'll circle back and look back in because that was hella long ago. Yeah, like 12 years ago.
Oh
But
man, I was in the city, Brooklyn today. Just came back. Well, not just, but
oh yeah,
it
how did it go with your son and his activity?
was good, man. He chilled, played with his friend. We went and had some dinner. Came
Okay.
back. A lot of stress going on though over here in this part of the earth for me.
I
A
mean, the
lot of
storm doesn't help, right? You got a brutal storm coming through. What they call it? I
nor'easter.
forget.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
didn't. I like the rain. It was more just business stuff and the stress going on there.
I see.
It's putting me at an all time high, almost an all time high of stress and shit I got to deal with. And I'm gonna be stronger when it's over, but I'm kind of in the
Right,
eye of it right now, and it's could be
right.
rough.
What up?
You know, you know what I've been through. I believe you, so I'm just coming out of it now. Yo, what up? Is that Mick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's
I missed
Mick.
your stream, CJ. Busy here. Been busy all day.
Okay, that's
I'll
all
catch
good,
up
champ.
later though.
Yeah, yeah.
Marco,
I appreciate it.
I'm good to say. I like I like Victor when he was on earlier.
Yeah, Victor's
He
cool.
for 74. I wish he had. I hope I've still got the love for the game at 74. If I'm
Right.
still here.
Word.
Um,
Exactly.
I seen you saying that like you're trying to make this work and do all that. Have
Can
you
we?
ever thought about doing videos that aren't live, but like so you talk about great fighters and all these which people's greatest fights and great fighters. I would love for you to like have maybe like Mo on, just you and Mo, and you talk or have people on and talk about their favourite fighter and greatest fights and post them rather than it be alive. Because that racks up the views and then you can short it and you can do loads of things
Uh,
like that. And
Mick, I suggested this not to cut you off, and not to steal your thunder, but I suggested this to Marco like I don't know 6 months ago. I said, and I know it's time consuming, and he has a family and all that more shit than I got going on. But I said, yeah, cut up shorts of your live, like rewatch and say, oh, that's a dope segment. Again, I think you should outsource it and maybe pay someone. Maybe you're
Yeah,
not in
maybe.
position just yet to do that, but yeah, it would
Maybe.
be worthwhile.
see, like, I'm
No,
not even just on the live kind of side. I would just do it as a video
yeah,
to
it's
put
not a
up
bad idea. Not bad idea.
because
Oh,
you didn't
also,
have to
Marco,
put it up.
if you
You
don't
just
want to
have
What?
to.
invest the time, hold on, real quick. This is some insight I learned from somebody else, another content creator. If you don't want to invest that time, as long as your shit has no copyright issues, you can just go to StreamYard and hit generate, and it'll generate like I don't know 5 to 8 shorts of your last live for you with
Yeah.
captions and all that. And I've been using that. So if you want to
Okay.
do that quickly, it wouldn't take very long. So
All right.
See, see,
Kamik, this is the kind of stress that not even the bag helps fully,
not
unfortunately.
see,
even the
no,
bag, not so you're secure. Well, I mean, the bag would help you be secure, but I understand you.
No, I
I
mean he
understand.
said hitting the bag.
Oh, I thought
so
you meant getting the bag.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
you mean
kind of
get the
stress
bag.
that I get the endorphins flowing a little bit, but this is past all that, man. This is high level type shit. But thank you.
so as I said, Marco, that for that, you wouldn't have to put any video out straight away. You could have like plenty of time to chop it up, and instead of like have somebody like one on one or even two people on. Like because as soon as somebody names a fighter on here at the moment, everybody else just shouts on it, and like not even for me, people didn't even get a chance to say what they're going to say.
Right.
Like, but if you're talking about great fighters, or as soon as somebody says, "Oh, Tio had a fight with somebody else," and it just goes, everybody just takes over. Where,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we're
I think you
passionate
could get,
boxing fans.
Uh
loads
Fun
of.
truck.
Sorry, you go.
Sorry, William. Fun truck, appreciate you. Two piece, Marco boxing and the panel. Fire. Not a bad
Let's go.
idea.
But to Mick's point, to follow piggyback on that, you've had some great questions lately, like so and so's best 5 wins. Mayweather's top 5 wins and why. Those could make good shorts. Yeah.
Rob,
Aye,
that's
but
hilarious. That's funny,
I'm
Rob.
talking about longer than shorts. I'm talking about like
I
maybe
can't even see the chat.
15 or 20
Rob,
minutes with.
Rob says, sorry, he says, my Scottish Rosetta Stone just came in the mail. I'll be understanding Mick in no time.
Oh,
But like,
Mick, you mean like not necessarily short, quote unquote shorts, but
aye,
like shorter
no short,
clips. Clip it
no
up.
clips,
Okay.
no. I mean an actual video that you would
Well,
post
yeah.
on
I mean,
YouTube.
make a video
20
out
minutes.
of something that was saying in the live. I understand what you're
No,
saying. Yeah, please.
no, nothing to do with live.
Oh, it
No
just
live
I
at
don't.
all.
Well, what do you mean? How would he get people to contribute if it wasn't live?
How
You
could
got
you
it.
know? You could create a recording platform where it's him and
Okay, hold
Mo
on.
and
Slow
him,
down,
Mo and
champ. I'm really
Yayan.
having trouble. I'm having trouble. Can you start over and slow down a little bit?
How you would just record that and upload it on a camera. As such, it could have it
Well, yeah, but
date
I'm talking
through.
about the guests because you got to do a StreamYard. I don't think you
No,
understand how
you
the,
can.
the backstage works.
You could no. You can do it through. So I used to run a podcast years ago, and you could do it through at the time. Oh, what was the calling platform?
Well, yeah, you would have to have a
Skype
different
and
interface that I'm not sure
aye.
Marco has to invite on guests. Oh,
But you
sure.
can do it
Okay.
through
I mean, it's
Skype and
doable. Yeah.
Skype or any recording platform really. But
I think
and then
Marco
post it
was
as a
looking to
video.
see some ROI before he invests more in this. I think he's trying to push what he has right now as far as it can go. Then when the shit
But that's
flips,
where
yeah.
the money is though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Having folk come on and watch their fighter, and that's repeatable and repeatable and repeatable. Income it
Mm.
comes in after so many views, yeah. So like for this, how many people go back and watch live? Once you've watched yesterday's live, today's live comes out. So yesterday's live is pointless, yeah. For
Well,
returning
yeah, if
viewers
you're
to
putting it
log
out
in.
every day, I do get a fair amount of replay, like almost 2x, like whatever I did today. If I was at 100, it'll be 200 by the end of next week. But I get what you're saying.
So like if he done a video with him and Mo and say Ion, and it's about say Floyd Mayweather, and you could go through it and break down his fights, break down his career, and it could be like a 20-minute video, but people will return to watch that video over time. Yeah.
What is
I mean, that's
so
a great idea. I'm thinking if Marco said hypothetically he doesn't do it, how would I implement that? I don't want to play it for another platform. Maybe because I'm just fresh in the game, I just paid for a StreamYard, but
Skype free.
I'd rather stick to that for right now.
There's
I don't
loads
know.
of free ones out there. Yeah.
I think
There's loads
for
of
me, I would just go back and chop up the live instead of doing a standalone. But I could frame it. I could frame it within the live, like let me
So-
get 5 minutes to set the frame and then do it. But anyway, I'll let
Yeah,
Marco
I'll-
have it if he chooses to. You
Sorry,
brought it
it's
to
a
Marco.
content,
I'm gonna let
but
him
no,
have
what's
it.
this-
I'm gonna
what's
let
this
Marco
guy
have that.
mean? Brian Norman exposed by Perez. I don't know what that means. Anybody know what that means?
No, negative.
It must be that Perez asked him to fight or something, Norman.
$2 to pack up the leprechaun. Why do you want to pack up the leprechaun?
Fuck you,
Trump elect-
Michelangelo, you shitbag.
Mick versus Michelangelo. Your names are somewhat similar. It shit cracks me up.
You shitbag. Hey, you guys have a beef?
Yeah, Dasa. Yeah, I saw that shit. I don't think this morning or yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, they had a
Albie.
little beef.
Where's Albie?
Mm-hmm.
Albie's in here talking shit, but TJ
There's
can't see.
always beef.
Albie-
I'm so glad I blocked him and I don't even have to listen to. I stopped responding. I think I got it off my chest.
He's
Albie's
There is
talking
one
about
more.
Satan.
Yo,
He's
there's one
fiending
more
right now.
pro wrestling. There's one more pro wrestling type promo I could cut on him, but I'm gonna leave that on the shelf. Just leave me alone, champ. It's over. You're not gonna pull up to my shit. You're not gonna do. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, he's fiending because you're not responding. I think he's fiending
Yep.
for some function.
He's scratching. Yeah.
Totally.
Keep calling him. Shit, keep calling him. I get it.
Yeah, it'd be
I
cool.
definitely.
No, he
think
tried to
there's room-
provoke me earlier, but yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Mick.
I definitely think there's room for Marco to grow because there's like 40,000 subscribers here, Marco,
41 or 2
One or
at this
something.
point. I
and
think.
then there's like 100 and odd on Instagram,
Instagram's 130, 131, as a matter of fact.
TikTok.
What do we got here? We got 40,
Well-
almost 42. We're 41.9 here, so
So,
almost
like,
42.
If you're chopping shorts of your, so as I said, if you've got that video as such, but then people get to know who's on your kind of panel as well. So you can cut them and put them on TikTok and Instagram. You could get, say, 10, 15 videos out of that. And then they also then would come over to click out to watch the full video. And that one click brings up people, yeah? Brings up views, and it's, as I say, it's recurring, yeah?
That's good. It's spelled with an I. It's click, not clack. But I get what you're saying. Clack.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mick. I know you're just trying to help me. I'm just fucking around. I apologize.
No, Marco, for real, on some real shit, do you see yourself pursuing that strategy? Do you see yourself doing that?
Marco, I don't feel like putting in my info to get on. What you mean, Dwayne? To like talk?
You don't have to.
do what? To chop up
Just
shorts?
Yes.
No, question.
Like in the manner he's saying, like with one overarching topic, like, okay, redo what you did the other day. Floyd's top 5 fights, but have a little tighter control on the panel, and then you lay out your premise. Hold on, you lay out your premise, and then people go, and then like 20 minutes, like you said. Do you see yourself doing that?
I don't get it. So I put out a short of.
But it's like based on people's favorite fighters, like just hypothetically Floyd's favorite fights, but something like that, and then a series, Oscar's 5, like you've been doing on the lives, but make it a more organized, concise segment. So anyone who loves Oscar De La Hoya or Floyd would be tempted to click on that to see that.
Aye, but
Is that correct,
Mick?
Mick?
You've got to take it out live. You didn't no live. No live. Be it as
Do
a
it
normal
live?
video.
Well, he wants you to do it as a pre-made segment. I'm saying I would do it as a live, but either way, do you see yourself doing
You
that?
have no control over a live. They on a video where you've got 2 people on, say it's Ion and Mo or HLD talking about.
Well, no, you do have control of the
Okay.
live. It's about who you let on the stage. So maybe you don't want HLD up there, but okay.
So we
Well,
have.
then
I do a live
you-
talking about a specific topic. Is that it?
See, this is what I would do. He's saying do a pre-made. I'm saying you could do a live if it was controlled, and like you said, have 2 or 3 people that aren't going to step on each other, and then after that, just chop it up. That's how
No,
I would do it.
no, Nate, Nate, you can't do it like that because as soon as you start doing that and somebody comes in and shouts or unmutes themselves and a
No,
screaming match
again,
goes
you
in
can
it.
control. You don't have to add everyone. Everyone doesn't automatically come on the stage. You could
Yeah,
just
like so.
control it. Yeah.
I'll tell you, even each HLD, like if you tell him to chill beforehand, he does. He just
Aye, I
starts
get
going
that.
crazy when
But I'm talking about something that you're not going to have to edit, where it's just a conversation with you three people. It could be any three, but a conversation where it's a proper conversation where it's respectful and go through it and break down his full career. What do you think of this? You ask the questions, they answer, or they could give it as they can point out as this is why I think you're the great and go through it. But if you're doing it on live, then there's no control over that. So you chop it up here, and then somebody comes on, roars and shouts. Who's going to go and watch that 20-minute video as soon as somebody
Again, you
roars
don't
and
have
shouts
to
to
let
the
you.
next time?
You can control it in real time. Is what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to let people step
we'll
on. Let's
see.
say,
I don't know. We'll
yeah.
see. I mean, it's a lot of
Because
work.
that's recurring revenue.
I'm just saying, the reason I asked Marco, I want you to, again, Mick brought this idea to you. I didn't think of it. But if you don't do it, then I will. That's why I was asking if
We could both
you're
do
going
it.
to pursue it.
You could do it too. I don't give a shit.
No, I'm not trying to bite off anyone's. I want to
I
be
don't give a
original, but
shit. CJ, do what you
This is
gotta
how,
do.
but yous are missing how. See all these guys who got on, that's how they started. They all started doing that. They all started doing the monologues. Poppinger, Adam Catterall, all the guys done that. See the guys that done it live? They're only here. They're only talking boxing. They're only on the channels. Marco's not want to be in YouTube. He's want to go somewhere and get a contract. That's what the end goal is, Marco, yeah?
Say that again.
The end goal for you isn't it to be on YouTube. The
The
end
end
goal is to
goal.
have a
yeah,
contract.
the end
Yes.
goal is just doing
Yes.
strictly YouTube. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No YouTube. He wants to be the zone and be an analyst or be
Oh, okay. Well,
right.
both. I mean, because he
See all
would
the
have
guys
time.
that
He
done
wouldn't be
that
24/7.
chopped it up our lives and all that.
The end goal is
None of them were
end
there.
goal is to make a living off of it, whichever way that happens. I'd
Yeah.
rather get a contract. Yes.
So
Yeah.
the guys who done. So if you look at the guys for 10 years ago who were doing that 15 years ago, weren't doing lives, weren't interested in this. It was Coppinger, Adam Catterall. They were all doing like monologues, sitting there, putting a video out, breaking it up with somebody,
Let
and
me ask you
then
a question, Nick.
that's how
Let me
they
ask-
got in.
let me ask you
All
a
the
question.
guys that all the guys that were doing lives. Well, just
Side note, but do other
Hmm.
people in Scotland, any of your friends, know as much boxing as you? Because I feel like probably not.
Oh, there's loads. There's loads. There used to be.
That's love.
So there's I can tell you right now, if you
You
look at
take loads. What?
if you look at a channel called Boxing Asylum, they're all guys that's getting on.
The guys are
That
getting it
had-
on.
They're guys who have gone to fight.
You said, yeah.
They've gone to fight for
All right,
15 years.
You
But
tripped him up. Okay.
I'm
But
sorry.
I'm gonna let
Okay.
you live.
they only
Yo,
The other guy knows a lot too. The guy R Hayes. I know he's not from your
our
town.
Hayes. Yeah, shout out him.
There's guys who are over here. Like if you look at the Boxing Asylum's one of the podcasts, you probably never heard it. It's got double the followers you've got, and it's been going for 15 years. But they're going to fights as a reporter, as a journalist.
Yeah.
There's loads of them.
Well, to my
Oh, yeah.
defense, or to my tooting my own horn, I built 40,000 in like 3 years, so that's pretty good.
Hmm. Hell yeah.
They were guys that had no boxing background, just talking. There's loads of channels out there that you've probably never heard of.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna, you know,
The lives are great. I love the lives. I love this.
you know, we have fun here.
Kind of fun.
Obviously, it'd be nice instead of 228, we had 280, but you know,
Right. One of the hardest things for you is timing as well at the moment. Yeah,
is what
Yeah.
time?
time it between.
Exactly.
Like,
Yo,
if you look,
peep game.
if you look at
Being a
If
dad.
you
Nick,
look
I don't want to cut you off, but for real, peep game. You
Makes
know
us
why a lot of your following is in Cali? Because you go on fucking late, champ. Yeah, your time is off for the East Coast.
Yeah,
I will
but
say
I
that.
also go
It's
on
good
at
for
like,
me.
I go on at like 1 p.m. my time too, which is early.
Yeah,
for you.
it's good for me. Well, that's after people are going back to lunch. It just seems to work out better for West Coast folks.
aye,
I mean,
but
I'm working from home, but in general, yeah, I've even heard East Coast dudes say, I mean, look at you right now. It's 1 p.m. Even though it's a holiday, people got to work tomorrow. You're after 1 a.m. rather.
What do you guys
East
think about
Coast.
this?
So yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm too late because it is later. But what do you guys think about what Chris is saying? People
Look,
follow me around.
I can't
your day.
see it.
She says you should start doing vlog videos where we follow you around your day. You think people give a fuck about that? I'm not so sure.
Those are popular streamers. I'll say that. I know that content strategy works. Just what they call it, like live vlogging or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm not a
The
kid,
problem
but
with that is
I
wifey
would,
won't let me show my kids on camera, and I
no,
don't
I
think she
wouldn't. I
wants
and
wouldn't
me
she
be
to.
showing
shouldn't.
kids.
No,
Well,
no,
I
no.
think
But when you
so.
don't have the kids, anytime you don't have them, yeah, I feel
I
that.
think
Fuck that.
she'd be okay with being on camera. Like she said, I could show her picture to you guys, so I've done
Okay.
that. So I think she'd be okay with it. But
See, but like that's where like you've got like for example Two-Tone. Two-Tone doesn't even talk fucking boxing. He sits there, plays some fucking,
well,
plays some.
Two Tones, it's he's almost like a parody channel.
Of course,
He's parody. No. I'm not trying to
yeah.
shit on him, but he does. He parodies shit.
He
Like he'll
doesn't
go
talk
on, he
boxing.
calls Lima beans. Like, and
Aye.
the thing with Two Tone is, as a person, he's not a dick.
No,
But he pretends to be the whole hatreds thing. He, as a person, from when I've talked to him off camera, he does not strike me as a negative, hating kind of person. So this
no,
is all,
No.
in my opinion, it's all an act to get
That's a work.
a
Yeah,
persona.
I can spot that. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's
He
great.
just puts like,
I'll give him this. He's really funny. Like he is good at what he
yeah.
does, but it's not who he really is. I don't think.
but
No, I get it.
he's turning over money though. Yeah.
I'm doing better
I
than
don't
him. I
know.
think I get more views than him. I think I don't really check his shit. Maybe he is passing me at this point. I don't know.
I think he said he's got something like 3,000 subscribers at whatever it is, $4,
Well, 3,000 is a fraction of what I have. But
12,000 a month
what's
minimum. 12,000 a month at
For
$4.
2,000 a
10,000.
month?
Oh, you talking about super chat?
Wait, what do
No,
you say?
no super chats. Being
hold
a
on.
member
Oh,
of the
member.
channel, right? And he doesn't talk boxing, he doesn't talk nothing, but he'll have. I think he said he's got 3,000 paying subscribers.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know that whatever is going on, I know that I was making a lot more and doing a lot better when I was just doing straight interviews, like how Johnny does it.
Correct.
But I don't like doing it.
The
I
super,
love the interviews. I don't like the chase. I am not a fucking groupie.
but that all
Hey,
comes though, Marco.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to solicit.
like
Well, you know what? I'd rather build my brand and put out my videos of me showing things in my style and let somebody come to
Right.
me who wants me.
He's doing his
Than
own
sit there
thing.
like, because look, I
I'm
could
not here
interview
to
all the
change that.
guys. I could interview all the guys Johnny interviews. Like I could talk to the Normans
All the
every night.
same people.
But it's the
Yeah.
same people. And look, I'm not shitting on him because people love it. It bores
Mhm.
me. Like
I get that.
how many times am I going to talk to Brian Norman about his fight with Haney? Like, yeah, a couple times, and then they just have to fight.
But that's
So
why
to
people
me,
are back in channels though.
Yeah.
it doesn't light a match under my ass to get me excited to do it. Now, I'm not saying other people do it great. Johnny's great at what he does. I just wouldn't. I don't want to do that. So, but which sucks because I'm suffering viewership wise because somebody like Johnny probably gets more views than me at this point because he's sticking to a formula that he loves.
We have so for my side of that is people aren't coming here to watch live though. I get that we're
What
at a
you mean,
point.
lazy? What kind of trending topic? What he like makes like jokes here and there? What you mean?
You're the point. Musty energy, right? Please that's what it is. Musty energy.
Well, but I know
That's
he
dirty.
likes me. I know he likes me and he
Aye.
respects me, so I know he's not shitting
Aye,
on me.
Bruh.
totally. But like, see, you're saying nobody wants to talk about Brian Norman Jr. or have an interview with Brian Norman Sr. every day. But this is what this comes back to. Every day, nobody's coming here to listen to get to a point and then as a live gets to a point and goes, oh, we'll start talking about Devin Haney. Right? Who wins? Devin Haney and Teo. Like all the channels do that. Like how can you expect new viewership when it's like, oh, they're just talking about Brian Norman again. Oh, they're just talking about Teo. Oh, now they're shouting about Ryan
People
Garcia
love
and
it.
Devin Haney.
People love it.
But they're not loving it.
I mean, I saw too. It also matters. Like right before Crawford and Canelo fought him, I was getting 200 people in my lives. Like I was the show. It all depends when there's a
That's
big.
like 0.01%
Exactly.
of your following, though.
I made so much money when Crawford and that's when I just got into it. And when Crawford and Spence fought, because I was one of the only people who would get interviews from Derek James at the time. So my Derek James videos, every one I drop would be like 50,000 views. And now 50,000, but that's long form. 50,000 views for a 45-minute to an hour long video. And that translates to a lot more than that. I'll make way more money doing that than a million of my short views.
Hell
But
yeah.
that's
Oh,
what I'm trying to
absolutely.
say to you.
Every Derrick
Like,
James video, I could drop a Derrick James video right now. Like I used to recycle them, and they would all get. I had one of my biggest ones was having Shane Mosley talk about who he thinks is going to win. That got like 100,000 views, long form.
that's why
Man,
you
I
should
wish I
be
had your
chopping up
access.
lives, yeah.
Shout out to you, man.
You wish
But
you had my
like,
what?
Your access to these fighters and trainers and shit. But shout out to you.
Yeah, I
the
appreciate it,
access
but
is
then it's
there.
also like I was surprised because Shane Mosley is not current, and unfortunately, most of you dudes on here, the wavies, nothing disrespectful to Wavy because he's young. People like that don't give a fuck about Shane Mosley because you know what I mean. They might have watched some of his. People
No,
care
but
about
people
current
care about
fighters.
boxing history, though. Yeah.
You ever look at
I'm
your?
telling you,
No,
you're
we
not.
do.
Hold on, Mick.
We
You're
do.
38. How old are you? 35.
35.
You're a little rare though. Most 35-year-olds won't give a fuck about the 90s and 80s boxing as much as you do. I think that's rare.
Marco, see the people that are into boxing now, they don't give a fuck about it, but they know what you're targeting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would say we are hardcore fans, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right? But do you think Eddie Hearn's business model's on hardcore fans? No.
I don't know
Why
what
are
that's
you
But
about.
always riding down on Hearn? I guess I know why. You're from the
I'll
UK. He's
tell
the
you why
biggest
I'm
dude
on.
over there.
No, he's the
I
biggest
know.
dude
Okay, but
anywhere.
let me just interject real quick.
No, CJ, let me finish here, right? Before
Oh my god,
interjecting.
I didn't
So,
want to talk about Hearn. Go ahead, man.
What
Go
you mean
ahead.
the brotherhood,
for,
Rob? What you mean? Go ahead.
so,
I was
people
trying
are
to
going
address Fun Truck's question.
So people who are going to Eddie Hearn fights over here are not boxing fans.
All right. Hold on.
So there you go.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I got to address this fucking comment. Why do you say that Boots doesn't do what Roy Jones does when Boots threw 4 uppercuts in a row against Stanny Onis? Well, first off, thank you for the bounce pass.
I must have forgot.
Throwing 4 uppercuts in a row, my friend, does not a Roy Jones make. Roy Jones did way more than throw rapid fire hooks, uppercuts, punches. There's so much more to being Roy Jones, who is a fucking unicorn in boxing. A unicorn
Y'all must have forgot.
of his rare athleticism and skill set. Excuse me, not rare. Diamond, flawless diamond level skill set and speed and athleticism. Now, Boots is exciting. He's flashy. He throws punches in bunches. But Boots' speed is a quarter of what Roy's was. And Roy was heavier than him. Boots does not leap in like a fucking heat-seeking missile and collapse people with one shot. He's not Roy. He does a little flashy shit that Roy, like Boots will like make you miss and kind of look away and stop. And, okay, there's some flash. But there's been a lot of flashy fighters. Why don't they say it's like Sugar Ray then? Or Camacho? Or Broner? There's been a lot of flashy fighters. Why is it got to be? He's nothing like Roy. Nothing. Except that he's spectacular and flashy. Do you agree, CJ?
I agree with 95% of that, but I gotta say the 4 times as fast is too much sauce. But no, significantly faster. Significantly faster.
You want me to sit here?
For the 4X, you saying he like Sonic the Hedgehog?
You want me to expose the 2 of them? I'll get one of those stopwatches and I'll time him. He's faster.
Absolutely.
Way faster.
No.
And he's
way faster, but not 4X. But no. Everything you said was on point. Again, 95%, maybe even 97%. But yeah, the 4X is the only thing I had a contention with. But I wanted to I'm gonna pass the mic to CT. CT up here?
Can I finish my point?
I can't. My screen is fucked up
Mick.
again.
Go ahead,
I can't
Mick.
see it.
No, CT.
So what he is selling is not boxing, yeah. So the people that they crowds that's there on Friday and at his cards in the UK are not boxing fans. They aren't the people that are in these lives or anything like that. They're going for as dressed up as a night out, yeah. So like Dave Allen had maybe whatever. They say Dave Allen had 15,000 fans. None of them are getting on an aeroplane and coming to New York to watch Dave Allen fight. I'll tell you, out of that whole people that were there, you'd probably get 10 people. That's including if the same 3 judges were involved.
No, you're
and Dave
tripping.
Allen's
That crowd looked hype and it looked full, at least
But
for the
this is
level
where
they
you're
were
not
at.
listening, CJ. They're not there to see Dave Allen.
I don't need to listen. I saw it.
But they would do it if it was you and me fighting on there, as long as it was under the Eddie Hearn
Fuck
banner.
out of here. Hey, but to your point, come on. I've been letting you cook. I've been letting you cook. Let me get the mic for like 10 seconds.
Right, there you go.
you Marco said you're an anomaly because you're 35, but you still look at the 80s and 90s with reverence. Cool. I'm saying that's because Marco is used to the U.S. boxing fan, the younger Gen Z dudes who don't respect it. But you guys are more passionate out there in the UK. So I wanted to say that. So I think the reason that you are more deep in the boxing game than a lot of people your similar age is because you're in the UK. You got a chance.
So,
Lucky Yayan won't even watch a fight if it's not in 4K.
Right.
so hanging back on that, the UK, right? So you've got Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn here. Frank Warren could put on, at a point could put on, say, a world title fight and 5 British title fights, and he wouldn't sell any tickets. He would put on good cards, what we would enjoy, and he wouldn't sell anything. He couldn't sell a ticket. But Eddie Hearn would like for like Dave Allen versus Johnny Fisher because it's Eddie Hearn, right? But in America, you didn't have that. What you have is, at the moment, you have hardcore boxing fans, and there isn't the casuals going. The casuals would just, well, as you call casuals, and as a brand, they would go and watch, say, Jake Paul or somebody like that. But in America, as you've seen there, like the weekend, Boots couldn't sell a ticket. Like there was maybe 9,000.
Well,
This motherfucker.
So
No, but
Roy could say what he wants, but you ask me why do I think they don't look alike because of 4 uppercuts in a row? That's why. It's just different. There's a lot of people who throw rapid fire punches. It's just throwing 4 or 5 punches in a row does not make you look like anybody specifically. That just means it's impressive, right? That's hard to do, but it doesn't make.
Yeah, he's pulling one rare occasion out of his backside to compare it to the hooks that
No.
Roy threw. That's not the total picture. Marco stated it perfectly. I'll let him cook.
So Eddie Hearn is the converting these people over there that are coming for a night out because that's what he's wanting to put on. He does doing that, and the actual boxing fans aren't going to events because the cards are crap, essentially. But over here, he can put on crap and he'll sell. But there isn't that effect there. And boxing is suffering for it. Like, if you look at, say, even a late 90s card that was, even if it was Don King, you'd have 2 or 3 world title fights on for a pay-per-view.
Real quick, let me pump the GoFundMe. Those of you who know me from TBV, there has been a GoFundMe set to get me out there to Atlanta in roughly 3-4 weeks. We're almost at the goal. If you want to meet me there, see me there, I will be commentating the event. I will be most likely in the corner of some fighters if I get my book in time. Please donate to the GoFundMe if you want to see me there. I'd love to meet all you guys. It is just posted. We're very close. Also, there is the raffle for these Marvin Hagler gloves. These are vintage 1980. Look at some lint on them. Cat hair. Vintage 1981. The only product ever licensed by Marvin Hagler to have his name on them. These are unused old vintage gloves from 1981, as you could see. And of course, we also have the Floyd Mayweather versus Victor Ortiz promo gloves from 2012, still in the packaging. Those are also being raffled off. If you want to enter either of those raffles, you know the deal. Send a $10 Cash App to this PayPal address, MarcoKO@gmail, or this Cash App, Marco Boxing. And last but not least, there is a Discord. I have formed a Discord, mostly because of CJ. I think I forget who kept telling me.
I did suggest and pump it.
But this is, keep your pumping yourself, big guy. This is the Discord. Please join it. We could talk all day and night. We do have dudes like Alberto in there causing drama. But you don't have to get involved in that.
You don't. You can hit ignore like I did. Let's go.
Round one, we're going to see. I'm going to see. I might work his corner. I mean, if he wants me to, we'll find out. What's the deal?
So,
nah, man, I don't got jokes. That's just facts. Factoronies.
Back to that point, cards used to be really great in America. Really great. Now we're getting crap.
All right, you know what?
Fans aren't turning out for that, are they?
Mick, let's do this nice and concise. Why don't you like Eddie Hearn in like one sentence?
For real. God damn.
I do like Eddie Hearn. I do like him.
No, you
He's
don't.
turned British and boxing around.
See what?
He turned British boxing. He's great. He turned British boxing around.
So why did you
And then-
just go on a
then he-
diatribe about
A half
why
hour shitting on him.
what he's doing wrong?
I'm not shouting at shitting on him. I'm saying what the crowd is. That Eddie Hearn saved British boxing at a point, Marco.
Oh,
And
okay,
then
sure.
you look at it, he's great for fighters. You've got fucking
Okay.
dudes out here and
Mick,
paying,
Mick,
fighting on a
you-
Friday, fighting on a Saturday and paid on a Monday. No other
Mick.
boxing promoter does that.
listen to me. You were talking so much about Eddie Hearn that Shane sent a $10 cash app for you to pick a raffle of your choice. He wanted you to stop. So
God damn. Let's
Shane
go.
gifted you a
but
raffle
add it
ticket,
to-
Mick.
Add it to your GoFundMe.
But you can't speak on it anymore. Let's go. Just pick the raffle. That's
I
it.
love Eddie Hearn.
But all jokes aside,
Nope.
he did
Nope.
send you that. So which raffle would you like me to put your name in for?
Anyone, Marco.
At
You
least
gotta
for the
pick one.
night. You can't speak on it anymore, though. That in
Marvin
exchange.
Hagler
That's
the deal.
or Floyd Mayweather? Which one?
Nah, champ.
Floyd.
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 Okay.
But there has to be you have to talk about it. You have to
Don't
look
do
at-
it. No, you
Nah,
can't just take a free raffle ticket.
but-
That was the sacrifice.
Well,
That was the exchange.
wait,
No
yeah.
problem, Nick. Jesus Christ.
What I'll
Okay.
say is, Eddie Hearn's job is to make you
Ah,
believe these are
damn it.
competitive fights, and that's what he done. He made you believe that Dave Allen had a chance to beat Eddie Hearn's own fighter.
Go fun.
You're just
truck.
gonna take a
Believe
free
that Dave
raffle
Allen could
ticket.
fight.
You're gonna hold
That's
on
the
real quick.
Whatever. We're
Are you
gonna
gonna
have to move on
disrespect
to it.
Shane by taking his raffle ticket and not taking the deal that he gave you that to shut up?
Bend the raffle ticket.
No, he didn't give him to shut up. He didn't say that. I'm just assuming.
So, like,
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
CJ just left. Fun truck. I will work your corner. I got no problem doing that. Does the goat follow me back on IG? Who, Roy? I don't know. I mean, he should. We're like literally like I know him. We're friends. Let me see. It's a good question. I think he does. Let's see. How do you look this up? You go to Roy. That'd be gonna be shitty if he doesn't. What do you guys think? You think Roy follows me? I think he does. Let's
I
see.
would hope so,
Roy
Marco.
follows- No, he doesn't. Motherfucker. He doesn't follow me back. Oh well. What are you gonna do? You know what's funny? Shaq just followed me back, like months after we met in person. Like, I learned
that's
that.
because I shouted Shaq out today.
oh, you told him. Appreciate it.
I gave him a shout out up in the hill section. But
CJ's
like,
back.
see these
Alright.
YouTube. When's the last time you seen them gone to an actual fight?
Mick
I'm
forced
back.
it.
Mick was working his Scottish magic like a leprechaun, but I
That
got
was-
back.
No, that was terrible.
Welcome
And,
back.
Bad.
and you have to
Okay.
understand, there's no.
I'm better at
leprechaun.
some accents than others. I don't hear that one
Scotland
enough.
is leprechauns are Irish, not Scotland, but
Ah, goddamn.
it's okay.
I'll try.
You make us Americans look stupid. That's all. And we're not.
You're
Like, get out of here, leprechauns. Like, that's Irish.
It's all one.
I know they got the kilts. I do know that.
But,
You ever wear one of those, Mick?
but a kilt.
Aye.
You ever wear a
Yeah.
kilt?
Aye. To weddings.
Aye.
Would you wear it like
man.
what's the who's knockout champ? Do you wear it just like what's the when is it traditionally
Well,
worn?
at a wedding, possibly about the only time somebody's getting
Okay.
married, or if you were like
Yo,
in the Highlands and on the islands, you would have like maybe a Highland Games kind of thing where they would maybe wear it.
And do you
I got a
have,
real
Played in a
question.
band.
you have tidy whities on underneath there? Or what's going
No.
on down there?
Nah, real man.
I got a
Real
really
men didn't.
question, champ.
You free
Aye,
ball?
Oh,
like
so
that.
you were just hanging. Okay. That leads into
No,
my
you
question. You
don't.
ever smash
No,
a bitch while wearing a
Of course
kilt?
you do.
You
smash the
walk
bitch
around
while
with
wearing a kilt?
and your nuts hanging around. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Aye.
Yes, that's what you do.
There is no.
Yeah,
fun-
that seems
if
like
I
logical
you know what,
choice.
Now,
Fuck
now
it.
I'm going to chat GBT it, and I'm going to catch you lying. Because
No, Mick, for
way.
real. Have you smashed a woman while wearing a kilt?
Why would you wear?
All right, let's find out. I don't.
You
believe
gotta
for a
answer that.
second. There'll be,
Did you
there'll be
smash
nuts
with the
flying
kilt on?
around in every video.
You ever
Is
seen how
it-
how far they go down?
Traditional to
He's trying to dodge that one.
wear
Aye.
underwear when wearing a kilt. I'm gonna spell it when.
Oh, that's just like to the knees. It's like thick wool. Yeah, they
No,
ain't
it
wearing no
has it,
underwear.
will be.
Aye.
Yes, traditionally Scottish men do not wear underwear. Ew, you dirty fucks.
I told you. So,
That's
okay, you have
disgusting.
smashed somebody while
It's
wearing a
referred
kilt.
to as
Okay.
going regimental. How about
why did you-
nasty ball fungus mental?
Commando over here, but yeah, okay, regimental.
Wow.
What's the difference? What
How
is the
many
difference?
balls
You
do you see
put
at a wedding?
Sweaty nuts.
Man.
That's the difference.
you ever see how far a kilt goes down?
What happens if you drop something? Who,
It doesn't come up at the back. You're idiot.
who
Yeah,
picks
again,
it up?
it's long. No,
What
it's
if,
long.
what if you walk on top of
Go naturally put
a New York City
go
subway
put up a
station like
picture of somebody in a
Marilyn
kilt.
Monroe and your kilt gets blown up? Now I gotta look at your nuts?
No, because it's fucking tied 3 times round. Like, go and put a video up it or a picture up of somebody in a kilt and see how far it goes
Yo,
down.
this
That's
conversation
no
is
blowing up.
Okay, I learned something new. You hear that, Alan Day?
Conversations on pause.
Nobody hears
on
him every
pause.
fucking day.
Oh,
Exactly.
it's Oval Office. I never know who the fuck it is. He always changes his name.
I
What's
thought
up?
you knew me.
I thought you knew me. What's up, Oval? What's up, Alan Day? Yo, Alan, you, my friend, I don't know why you came into my head today, but you're probably a scary dude when you get angry because you're a tall fucking guy and you get, I feel like you have a trigger temper. I mean, I'll whoop that ass, but I'm saying
Uh-oh.
most people, do you have a trigger temper, Alan? Do you fucking snap?
He does. He's articulate, but
He
you can
seems
tell
like
he gets
I can't
he gets
tell.
hype.
Do you?
I mean, I think we all do, right?
No. And here's the question. Okay, no, not like will you like put hands on people easily, or it's just more verbal?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but I try to be as calm as possible, man. Like that's where I'm great at, being calm.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know why it came. I think today I was in the subway and I saw a dude, a tall dude, and I don't know how my head went to you, and I'm like, because first you're well spoken, you seem kind of, but then I seen you lose it a couple times, and I'm like, this dude's a big dude. Like, imagine like I don't know.
No, I mean, I have fun with people, man. Like, I like to press some buttons here and there and just I want to
noticed
see
that.
how people react to energy.
You have
I want to
calluses
see
in your face. You have calluses from all the button pressing. That's a fact.
Hey, Marco.
Whatever.
What's up, big
I
dog?
hear you.
Hey, what was that older dude's name earlier today?
It was
Victor.
Yeah.
Great
Didn't
dude.
he look like he could be Nipsey Hussle's granddaddy? They had like the same face.
He did. You know, it's funny. He has a picture up before he ever called in, and he looks like white in the picture. Obviously, he's not white. He's a light skinned dude, but he's black. But yeah, this picture, we were like, what are you? Like, we're all confused. You remember that? Were you in the room, CJ? Like months ago? We're
I
like,
think he's Portuguese or something.
I don't
Hispanic.
recall.
no, he uses the N word. No, he's black.
No,
dude.
he's
He's black.
at
You
least
could tell the way he talks.
partially.
I
he's
was called him the Mexican Canetti, the Mexican version of Shelton the last time. And he was like, yes.
Mexican. No, he's black.
No, he's black. He's definitely black. He's light skinned, as they say. But
I don't know, Mick. I don't know if you know the difference, but it's not just based on skin tone. You have to.
you sound.
I don't know
Mexican
what.
right now.
I don't know
was
what
literally-
accident
that was your
I
Alberto
went to.
impression.
Rather, yeah.
That was
I
your
got kinda
Alberto
lost in the
impression. That was
sauce.
no good.
No, he definitely says he was Hispanic.
Word.
Maybe partially, but at least partially black too. I would have to say.
But you said that on one picture. I listened to him the last time.
No, yeah, I was listening to his cadence and how he expresses himself. That's where I got it from.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Uh-oh.
What's more
Gonna be
important?
racist.
No. Why do black people? No, I'm just playing. What's what's the most important? And this isn't boxing. I want to hear quick. We won't spend too much time on it. What's the most important thing in life? Is it health? Is it happiness? Is it security? Is it money? What is it? One
Okay.
word. One word. Everybody. What's the most important thing in life? One word. Health.
I want to
happiness.
put it in 3 words, but to shorten it up,
Okay.
I'll say peace.
You know what? Let's do
peace.
that. Let's do 3 words. 3 words.
I'll-
Peace of mind. I'm
I'll
gonna say
keep
peace
it
of mind.
one.
Okay.
Let's start with the panel. Go ahead.
Someone has an echo, but I'm gonna say peace of mind.
The echo is CP again. This fucking guy.
From Alan, I would say the most important thing in life is discipline.
Okay,
I didn't expect that, but
I
okay.
like that.
Discipline. Okay, how about you, Mick? The most important. You could say 2 or 3 words if you want. Let's do no more than 3 words.
The most important thing in life is empathy.
Wow. Wow.
I disagree with that.
I didn't see that coming. CJ, you?
Oh, you didn't hear me? I said peace of mind, just to be. I mean, I'm gonna elaborate, but yeah, peace of mind, just to be at good when it's your time to go. To be at good with the choices you made. Just
All right.
yeah, peace of mind.
Oval Office. Most important thing in life.
Well, all these answers, how do you achieve it? My
Uh,
answer
Being
was
empathetic.
my,
I can't say that in 3 words.
I need one word, one to 3 words, please. Like health, happiness, whatever.
yeah, Christ.
Okay, that's one.
Okay.
Okay, we could leave it there if
Because
you'd
you
like.
can achieve all that with a relationship with Christ.
Okay.
Overall, I've
And
got a question for you. Sorry.
lastly, CT's finest, most important thing in life. What we got? I know you're there because you were echoing all over the place.
Yeah.
No,
Unmute.
go fuck myself. All right. Let me look at the while he comes in. Let me look at the chat. We got health, 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 peace, health, going to heaven. Any more real family?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was debating that. I was gonna say relationships in general, whether friends or family, but I went with peace of mind.
Yeah, mine would be health, happiness, and connection. And connection
Oh,
is
you cheated.
usually
You did 3 concepts in 3 words. Okay, but no, go ahead. Go ahead,
health,
please.
happiness, and connection. Connection is generally because family is the number one connection you should have, but you have connection with
Right.
people you like, friends you love, and all that. And so,
Ovo,
Okay.
is Ovo still here?
he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ovo, obviously, like you've went through a lot of shit that's happened in the last few years, and do you wish that people were more empathetic towards you, or do you feel more empathetic to people that you think about things that you didn't think about before?
Hmm. I think I know the answer.
He might not be listening.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you homeboy.
Yeah, you Ovo, man.
I'm sorry, I didn't fully. Can you translate, Marco?
He said, do you find out? Do you think? Do you have? What did he fucking say? Empathy.
Okay, I
Do you
got
wish?
it.
Do you do it? Something about empathy
Okay,
towards
yeah,
you.
yeah. Given what you've been through, do you find yourself wishing people had more empathy for you, or find yourself having more empathy, expressing more empathy for other people? Like, I can relate because I'm going through some shit.
You got an A+ in MIC 101.
There we go.
Now, to be honest with you, Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I'm
Amen.
where I'm at because of my relationship with Christ. I mean, I
Amen.
had a business. I was working. I was making plenty of money. That got shot down after my 2 neck surgeries. Dealing with MS, the symptoms are getting worse, but it was all part of God's plan.
Okay.
Yeah,
And as
so
long as you draw near, as long as you draw near to Christ, you can do all things. It's okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm more compassionate with people.
Let's
But all my
There you
caregivers,
go.
Amen. Amen.
Amen, man.
Good
So
night,
let's
thanks for
Marco.
that answer,
let's
Ovo.
bounce past this. We got 3 new people on the panel. HLD, what's the most important thing in life? You up to 3 words if you want, or just one.
Up to 3 words, and Ovo hit it right on the money, man.
Spit.
It's Jesus Christ, God of
Well,
Abraham. That
okay.
encompasses everything. But to give you guys some more perspective with the other 2 words, be love, health, and purpose.
I like that. Okay. Wavy? And Wavy's a young fella.
Keith, what it do? What it do?
What's the 3 most important, what's the most important thing in life to you? Up to 3 words.
I would say God, discipline,
Okay.
and patience.
And last but not least, Connecticut.
I just got one word: peace. That's it.
Peace.
There
Okay.
we go.
Okay.
can I say something about what did he say? Discipline and patience.
Yeah.
Discipline and patience doesn't come naturally. That has to be practiced. You have to be put in situations to teach you discipline and patience.
That's true.
Mhm.
Those
That's
aren't
true.
natural attributes.
That's
But
true.
good answer.
I'm learning through what I'm going through that love, health. You know what's a big one too? Gratitude. People don't. Nobody said that.
Yep.
Gratitude's a big one.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, but I've learned that the connection, like human connection. I learned this since COVID. I think we've talked about this in here. Human connection literally creates new pathways in your
In your
brain
brain.
that makes you that promotes safety and relaxation and lets your parasympathetic nervous system go off. But
when
connection, family are so and which is love. You said love, and love to me
love
is the
love
same
does
thing as
all of those things.
yeah.
All those things that you just said right now, you do that through love.
And you know what's funny?
Uh,
None of you said money. Nobody.
Bruh,
Oh, hell
HOD,
no.
you be hating 24/7.
I
talking
would have
about
said
love,
money.
bruh. I gotta call you out on that, bruh.
What?
HLD puts up a bit of a WWF character.
You don't know a lot of men that are in the Bible
So,
that were hard as stone when it comes to putting in the word and discipline for others.
Rob, are you serious? Do you really avoid?
Doesn't mean he
human
didn't
interaction?
love him. He just wants you to do better.
Hey, Marco, that's the
so I
top.
only had one word.
Really,
The other
real
two
quick,
words I would
Mick,
put would be
Mick, before you
kindness
go,
and
please,
respect.
Mick,
What
before
was
you
it?
go, please.
Kindness
I
and
just wanted to
respect.
tell Marco.
Kindness
Ah, damn.
and respect.
All right, go ahead, Caesar. Kindness and respect.
Okay. I just wanted to tell Marco that's the pot calling the kettle white because you were
What is
doing the exact thing you're accusing him of.
who?
That's why I think that if you guys
Wait,
try
what?
to look,
I didn't get that.
Obo, Obo even put out scripture, and what you need to understand when you start living through the word, everything that you guys mentioned is in his teachings. All of it every single word you get, everything you guys mentioned,
Right.
all of it.
Let me say this real quick to Rob. Rob, literally, human interaction heals and creates peace and calm. I'm telling you, I've been through it. Try to not avoid human interaction. Try to.
Yeah, but that's a false sense
Why do
because
you think you're
that
here?
dwindles.
Yes,
That
it does.
changes like a woman's feelings.
No. You could
That's a Band-Aid.
interaction, engagement, obviously not negative, but why do you think you're in here, Rob? Probably a lot. Why are all of us in here a lot of times? Because we fucking connect with each other. Yeah, it's over a certain topic or whatever, but we veer off. We talk about other things. It helps. It helps the human brain literally rewire itself. So, Rob, I'm telling you, try not to avoid it. That's all I'm saying. But anyway. So that boots, huh? No, I got.
Hey Marco, click that link real quick in the chat.
What is this? What is it?
You're gonna be surprised, man. Listen to what your boy Roy Jones said.
Okay, hold on.
You know,
These guys
he's
are going to
all
hire
ears
me, by the
now.
way.
Roy Jones.
I hate watching this. These guys were literally going to hire me, but they did not yet. They still might.
Fuck 'em.
No. Fuck them. I want them to hire me.
Oh, my bad.
All right, here we go.
Never
Which
burn
part of prison
bridges.
do you still out of yourself in?
Boots. You've seen Boots fight?
Boots, yeah, Philly.
Boots a bad boy. Boots shows a lot of my stuff. I see quite a few guys, but Boots seen this.
Which part of prison do you still out of yourself in?
Boots.
Yeah, somebody said that earlier. I went on a whole rant where I disagree. Like, obviously, I can't disagree with Roy's opinion of himself. That's his opinion. I don't see Roy in Boots. I see a flash. They have similarities in being
He sees
flashy.
the athleticism, maybe.
I don't even see that. Boots isn't diving in the way Roy.
Yeah.
So you say Roy was wrong, huh?
No, Roy was just so like Boots.
He's somewhat higher level.
Yeah, and he was so unorthodox. Like, Boots is pretty orthodox. He's just very good at flashy at what he does. Roy was good and flashy and did unorthodox shit that you've never seen. That's the difference.
Okay.
You know, there's nothing you see Boots do that you haven't. I mean, yeah, maybe that slow motion shit was pretty cool.
We have Jordan, and then we had Baby Jordan. Remember Harold Miner?
Yeah, I remember Harold Miner. Yeah,
No,
Kobe.
no.
Kobe was
Kobe.
No, he ain't Kobe, man. He ain't even on that.
Harold Miner did nothing like Jordan except he had a bald head and he dunked.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying. That's
Exactamundo.
what you're saying. That's exactly what you're saying. That he doesn't look nothing like.
I got you now. Right. Harold Miner is to Jordan as Boots is to Roy
damn.
Jones. Yes.
Okay.
You hit it on the head.
I ain't
Poppy.
even gonna hold you, but it doesn't even look like Boots is really in there boxing. It doesn't even look like he has a real
man. Here we go.
strategy.
Go.
I don't think it looks like he's just, to be honest, it looks like he's just reacting.
Just don't call us
He's just
cowards.
throwing punches.
Just don't call us-
He's simply just throwing punches. He's really a really good athlete. You know, he has really good awareness in the ring. But really, I can't really. I mean, he's not boxing.
We
Like
haven't seen
there's
the
no.
boxing ability. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
We
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
glad.
Like we never seen him make an adjustment. We never seen him go through levels. It seems like he's going on one gear
On
every
instinct,
fight.
okay, you could argue
It's
that,
just
but
one
I'm
gear.
glad you brought that up because it brought me back to what I said before I got cut off.
You
That
got cut
Marco,
off?
you were accusing this. You said HLD and Allen put on a little WWE on it, but you do the same thing in your shorts. That's what I said. The pot calling the kettle white because you do it
No,
too.
no, because
Bro,
they're
that was like
being
5
that is a
seconds ago.
performance.
they're invoking negative shit. I'm not. That's what I meant.
Okay, but it is a performance, and I do the same shit. But
And
yeah,
I didn't mean a
okay.
performance. I was specifically talking about the negative part. Yeah, but that's who I am, by
All
the
right.
way, in my shorts. I just can't do that all the time. Just like I believe that's who these guys are. Like HLD is
Right,
a fiery
and it's
dude.
who I am too. I just might put 10 to 20% more sauce on it, just
And
amp
that's
it
my
up.
point. So like, if
That's
people
it.
don't know them, might think that they're both negative people, but I could tell they're
Okay.
not. That's what by
Yeah,
me
yeah.
saying no, they put that on, but that's not who they are. That's
I
what I
feel
meant.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
whatever the fuck you think I am.
There you go.
Maricón. All right, sorry. I had to use that.
Maricón, motherfucker.
Lo siento.
Tú eres un maricón, but that was a good one.
Gracias.
It was.
Yeah, I don't. Did you guys see Roy in fucking boots? Because it might just. I don't at all. Does
No,
anybody
man,
else?
I don't
see
say,
it.
but
A
he's
little bit.
he's just he's not gonna shit on the guy either. You know what I mean? So he's just gonna go with it a little bit. You know what I mean? I see some things.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I
don't
just.
think
I
we've
mean,
seen Boots' full potential.
dude, when we watch Roy, I mean, you could see Roy was really painting a Picasso in there, like he was really thinking about what he was doing.
In Chapel.
Same as like Floyd, same as Bud. These guys were painting a picture, like they were creating a story when they were in the ring.
Uh-huh.
Like we just saw Boots Lima. Like the real question is, do you think this helps or hurt his reign at 54 from a development standpoint? Because we can't even really say this dude stepped foot in 54 because he went in one round with a freaking amateur.
No, it didn't help his development, but
It's-
what it did was probably help his confidence and made all of us, not you obviously, Alan, but the
Damn.
most of us be like,
Damn, bro, the
Yeah,
guy needs
yeah.
confidence, guys. I mean,
yeah.
poor
I mean,
guy.
confidence is
Damn.
cool.
See,
But
y'all
man,
shitting on him.
but
hold on.
you
Fun
know,
truck, there is never too much Roy Glazing. You watch your filthy fucking mouth.
I told you the guy needs.
what's going to help him more than anything is experience, and he didn't gain any experience in that fight with Lima.
Well,
He's lacking
no,
confidence,
I
bro.
disagree.
He's
It's
Viagra,
always
bro.
experience.
Bro. I mean, how much experience does he
the
need?
fuck?
He's 28. He got 30
I
plus
agree.
fights. It's not like
Yup.
he's Moses Atama.
What
Yeah,
Davey
well,
said,
because
but there's always
listen,
experience.
man,
Man, Alan, you're still not addressing the point that this forces him to take a real fight. Ortiz is the
Hey,
floor. He has to fight.
They're
Hold on.
not. They're,
He has to fight
Listen,
someone Ortiz's level or better now. The crowd has
man,
demanded it. If he had gone 12, hold
I don't
on.
care.
I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna put a bow on it. If he had gone
Yeah.
12 or either even gotten a late stoppage, they would have said, "Oh, well, maybe he does need that second tune-up." But now, since it was so emphatic, he has to put the shit down. You're not looking at it from the right perspective, man. The shit you want him to
Yeah.
do, now he has to do. He has to do it.
Yo, he's in the corner because you heard what Eddie Hearn said on the post conference. If you guys watched it, but yo, he admitted that they literally sought out a guy like Limas, that they sat down and just see, bro.
That's sad, man.
We passed the test, and now we don't need to see another one like this one.
Right.
So it was in the plans, but after this demolishment, no, we don't need another one of these. So
Absolutely not.
So then what Turkey's been saying, this motherfucker was on the tune-up train. All right, and so it's all on it's his own fault that he's getting this heat and this criticism.
No,
You know?
I'm not even a Boots fan. I'm just saying that the anti-Boots people, now you're going to get what you want next year.
No, we're not gonna. There's
Well,
no guarantee. We're gonna be more bullshit because
Nah.
you know what? I don't
Hell
think we're
nah.
gonna-
Come on,
we
man.
are not gonna see no Virgil Ortiz and Boots next.
Based on what?
Based on
Why not? Why you don't think
the
so?
money that there's it's not enough money in the pot for these two motherfuckers when
I
they
will
could
say one
actually
thing.
make this a lot bigger.
Guys,
They're
I
not
did
even champions.
the punch that
Man.
Boots landed to start the snowball, right? He switched and then landed a vicious counter uppercut. And that impressed me, even though Lima's not good.
That
Blah,
was the
blah,
only thing
blah.
that impressed me.
Marco, that
What's up?
that uppercut was wide as shit.
It was
Yeah.
wide. It was
God
wide
damn.
because
Can't
he had
get
to
Boots
reach
credit
him.
for nothing.
That shit
gang.
was so wide.
He had to
And then
This
reach.
motherfucker reaching for straws.
wide as shit.
Bruh.
And
So
listen, that uppercut will only land on an amateur.
I want
Only
you to defend me in court if I ever need, because you don't.
Exactly. I'm saying he could argue any side. You don't even believe what you're saying. You don't
Let me
even believe
also
it.
say this. The direction that Virgil Ortiz is going, we can all say, okay, he's not as talented as Boots. It's from a stylistic standpoint, it's a dangerous fight for him. But we can all admit at least that the direction he's going from fighting Madrimov to now Lubin all prepare him to fight a guy like Boots
He's
versus
tested,
Boots, versus a guy like Boots who's fighting nobody to prepare for anybody at a higher level. Like
we gotta see it. Okay.
We might have
you cannot fight C-level fighters consistently thinking you're preparing for B+ or A- level.
We could have a repeat of
hold on, you
Devin
heard the
Haney
word?
when he
You heard the
faces
word?
somebody his own size
heard-
and his own type of
Alex,
tenacity.
the operative
shit.
word you just mentioned was consistently. Yes, he can't do that consistently. But who says he is going to do that consistently?
Well,
Now is the time.
we know what he's about. See, we're acting as if we did not watch him in another division. What he's doing now is exactly what he did in the division before. If you look at 47, he did the same exact thing. He loves calling out people, giving people the idea that he's going to fight the top competition. He giving people the idea that they're afraid of him. And then when he's faced with having to fight them, somehow, some way, he doesn't fight them. He's doing the same thing at 54. He's calling out Virgil. He's calling out Bakram. He's calling out all these top fighters to give us the illusion. But then what he gives us is the Limas. This is what he's doing. He's 35 fights in.
That was the first one. Why can't we look at what's going to happen going forward? There's too many. To underline my point,
because he just gave you the history. That's why.
Oh, okay, I understand that, but to sum it up, why this is different? Okay, he said, okay, he did this at 147. Obviously, now he's older. He's probably looking to cash out now. He has his cachet up. But I say that to say this: there are too many excellent fights to make at 154 for him to bullshit anymore. He took one warm up. Now that it was so emphatic, there was no. I don't see why you guys don't get this. You cannot justify. Hold on. You can no longer justify any more bullshit, and there's too many opportunities on the table that he doesn't land one of them. Now, if he does take some bullshit, I'll be the first one to pull up and say, "God damn!" But let it play out,
bro.
No one wants to let it play out.
Hold on. Oh, you haters in here, which is 4-4 and Allen. You really don't think his next fight's going to be against one of the people he named?
See, it's some bullshit. It's
I'm
just
asking that. Do you really think that his next fight is not going to be one of those like 4 people?
No,
it will not. It will not. It will not be.
Well, if it's not,
It will be.
Hold on.
If he does, how will you move the goalposts?
If it's not, then I'm with you guys.
If Xander does not fight a boss for the unification, then that might be the one guy that he will go after, a boss.
Let me just say that you made the excuse that it's several guys at 54, the competition, which means
too many.
He has to fight one of them. But guess what? It was a limited amount of guys at 47. It's only 2 to 3
Exactly.
guys.
So he was able to duck and dodge.
Give me a point. Let me talk. You literally had two options. That makes it even easier to me. That showcase it for everybody. You got 2 to 3 options. All you got to do is fight one of them. And you decided to fight none of them. So to me, you go to 54 with all these guys. They, to me, give me another excuse to say, okay, it's gonna be
No, no.
even nastier. It's gonna be even nastier when
You
you
know
don't
what's
You're
find
missing.
none of them.
You know what's
You're
funny
missing my
is
point.
that
It's
right now,
go ahead, HOD.
what's funny is he's predicating his future based on a future fight that's happening with Virgil Ortiz and Lubin, when as of today, he could go ahead and send a contract over to Bakram
Right.
and say, yo, man, we can fight in 3 months, 4 months if you like, and let's make this happen now.
So,
Right.
He
Marco,
won't do
They
it.
can I
might do
speak
that.
on this
They
before,
might do that.
and everybody
Let
be quiet to us finish?
Go
on
ahead.
this?
go ahead.
So, the issue you have here with Boots is what we were explaining earlier with Eddie here. Boots owns the fucking fight. He pays all the fighters. He gets money for TV, and he pays the undercard. So he has to make money. So at that point there, he will have to take a loss because he's no selling out. But the issue you've got here is that comes behind it is they'll say he's want to fight Abbas Baru, but these people never heard of Abbas Baru. But Abbas Baru doesn't
I
take
don't know
2
what
minute
he's
fights.
saying.
Abbas Baru went straight
I
into
never
12
heard of that
rounders.
boss, bro.
So he went straight into 12 rounders. He fought Jack Culkey in 2020 in his 10th fight in a 12 rounder and lost a split decision. Right, now Backram's this big killer. Backram beat Culkey for the title in 2024, but they're saying Abbas Baru is nobody. Abbas Baru would fight him tomorrow. Xander Zayas would fight him tomorrow. But the fight he'll make is Virgil Ortiz because he needs to become more
Who's
commercial.
Baspero?
And
Mick, I wish you
Exactly,
would have
Abbas
pulled up.
Baru, the
He's the
WBA champ.
WBA. Let me translate because I covered this earlier. He's the WBA. I want to say champion at 154. He got elevated after he won the interim belt. But no, I covered this shit, and no, he's the real deal. And he did actually do an interview and call out Boots, so that's official.
man, listen, Boot. Let me tell you something. If
He'll fight
Boots,
anybody.
He's a champion.
Bro, if you got,
He's a champion. Boots
bro,
is the
if you got-
interim WBA. He's a super. Go ahead.
bro, you had all those guys. You had all those guys that you mentioned at 54 available and ready to fight, and somehow, some way, this dude found Lima. So
Oh, Alan Day. Yo, I really wanted to.
Hey, you heard
Alan,
what
did
Jaleel
you-
Hackett
like, he
said,
said
right,
Lima.
about Lima?
Huh?
Jaleel Hackett, he's with Matchroom, and he had told Matchroom, yeah, look, man, I'm trying to get a fight. What about this guy Lima, who nobody fucking knew at the time when he was putting it out there? To
correct.
Matchroom, man. And then he goes, and then they said, nah, that guy doesn't do nothing for your career. So Lima doesn't do that, but then lo and behold, it did something for Boots on Saturday.
Boots has to pay somebody. Somebody wanting 2.5 million to fight Boots in a fight where there's no build up. Boots would take a loss on that card. He would lose money for fighting. So I get that why he's taking that fight. But the Virgil Ortiz fight is next because Boots needs to be commercial. He's not commercial enough. And that's the fight.
What up,
And
Alan?
that's the
I
fight.
want to address a couple things that you said real quick. The fact that you say, oh, there's so many contenders up there, but he found Lima, as if it's unusual for people to move up a division and take this type of a tune-up, a showcase fight. That's not unheard of. I'm focused on what he does. Hold on, real quick. I'm focused on what he does next. Again,
Dude,
if he
is
ducks
unusual.
next, I'm with you.
It's
But
unusual.
to put a
How
Alan,
often
CJ doesn't get a pass for Lima.
Hold on,
He
wait.
doesn't get a pass for
often?
it.
How
'Cause I know what
often
you-
do you have How often do you have a division with all of this smoke in it, where a guy could avoid this many fighters and fight?
I'm
away?
actually glad you say that. Hold on, I'm actually glad you say that because that underlines my point. You said at 147 it was only one or two guys to fight, so just go ahead and make the fight, ignoring the fact that if there's only a few guys to negotiate with and those don't go through, then you are more justified in fighting lesser opposition. I say that to say this. Now he's not, because you have like 9 fighters up at 154 you can make legit fights with. Again, I covered this shit. I went down the rankings. There's at least 8 or 9 fighters you can make fights with. That makes it harder to duck. Alan, that makes it harder to duck. Not easier.
You don't believe that. You don't believe
that makes it harder to duck.
You guys don't understand that before he picked up Limas and before Virgil Ortiz had Mr. Lubin, he could have had that fight with Virgil Ortiz now, but he didn't want to do this now.
HMD, forget that. He doesn't get a pass. Right, let me speak. He doesn't get a pass for fighting Lima. He's no CJ. He doesn't get a pass for going up in another
Remember,
weight.
Robert Garcia
No, it's
said
about what happens next. I don't understand why
people
dudes can't be
finish.
fair about that.
Before
HLD,
even
don't let
Kirk
people
finished, guys.
finish.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Well, so he doesn't get a pass for going up into another weight because in his whole career, Boots Ennis weighed 147 for
Man,
a Boots.
slow that shit down, bro.
Ian,
Slow that shit down.
well, fucking, I'm trying to get to it, but you keep interrupting me.
Yeah, let him
So,
finish, guys.
Boots Ennis must have weighed 147 for the entire 36 minutes out his whole career. He stands on the scales and he stands off it. He never weighed 147 after that. So saying, oh, he needs to go up and acclimatise is rubbish. But on to the next point. These guys that you're on about are all killers and all that. Backram's no defended his title in 500 days. Fundora has only fought Tim Tszyu, never defended his title really. Tim Tszyu twice. And Zayas hasn't fought since he beat Perez. So these guys, like, you're on about these 154 killers and they've got to fight soon and they make fights with them. They haven't fought themselves. So technically, Virgil Ortiz could become the WBC champ and fight anybody tomorrow because the WBC interim rule for 12 months is they should strip Fundora. All Virgil, don't let me finish.
All right, somebody
Let me
interpret
finish
that.
here.
Wait,
Let me finish.
Let him finish, guys.
Let me
interpret the first part and then finish and let somebody
So,
interpret the next part. Because I don't know
so
what the
let me,
hell just happened.
well, shut up and let me speak then. So, Virgil Ortiz could write to the WBC tomorrow and have Fundora stripped. It's simple. He's been a interim champ for more than 12 months. The WBC rule is that he goes out and Virgil Ortiz becomes a champion. If Virgil Ortiz wasn't fighting Boots Ennis next and he was going to fight Thurman, as people are saying, he could fight Thurman next week if he wanted. But Virgil Ortiz and Boots is the fight that will be made because it's the most commercial. Boots needs to push into America and other countries. And unfortunately, Zayas and Baras Abu will probably fight. Abu Baras, sorry. Abbas Baru, sorry. They'll fight. They'll probably fight. But Backram's not defended his title in 600 days. But like people's got him as this huge killer. Jack Kilkey fought. He fought for the title. Baru fought him in his 10th fight, and 5 years ago. So like people are like, oh, Backram.
I get it. What's his point? What's your point, though?
So like people need to actually
Put a
go
bow
and
on
watch
it.
fighters.
His point
What's your point?
His point is saying
I heard what he just said.
that Virgil is the interim champion. He could have fought Fundora. He's been a fucking interim champion for over a year now. We got Mr. Backram, who hasn't fought in what? You said over 600 days now, Mick. Nobody wants to fight this dude. He's been available. He's been available for Virgil Ortiz. Both Virgil and Backram, both Virgil and Boots are on the same choo-choo train of bullshit. Bullshit. That's basically what it comes. They have opportunities to have fought champions, and they are not going that way.
Okay, let me ask you this, HLD.
You might as well say Boots have been out just as longer because he ain't had no fight.
Oh, he ain't really fought nobody. That's comedy. But let me ask you this real quick, HLD. If Boots or Ortiz, for that matter, if they face each other, would you respect that? Or if either of them faces a champion next, would you stop hating?
Why?
Right now, I'm going to tell you that there's not enough money. There's not enough money in the pot for both these guys to be fighting for no.
No, don't do that. I'm saying hypothetically. You can't just disqualify. You can't.
I'm going to disqualify because I'm not an idiot. I know how the boxing world works.
No.
Dude, like
I didn't even say you, Alan. I didn't say you. Yeah. A guilty conscience will speak. I said HLD specifically. Okay, so you qualify yourself as a hater. You spoke on it. Okay, but no, for real. Hypothetically, fuck the money, fuck the business. In a fantasy world, if they fight each other or either of them fights a champion next, would you respect it? Maybe that's a better way to put it. I don't want to, call you a hater. Would you respect that move?
Yeah, it would satisfy for the moment what we need to see out of these guys.
Okay,
but
cool.
But then what's gonna happen? We gotta wait another 35 more fights before he fights somebody of worthiness.
Nah, come on, you putting too much sauce on it. Let's go.
Oh no! Then we
Was
just
it
not
too much
witness that.
sauce when we just
Again,
witnessed it?
he can only go up. He can only go up. That's
Yeah,
my
you
whole
said the
point.
same thing I said.
That's my underlying premise. He can only go up from here.
He can't only go up. The same way he brought someone named Lima that no one knew.
Oh, come on, champ.
Oh, okay. So you think there's not other 154 tomato cans out there? Come on, man.
Of course,
Let's not
but
be
it's
naive.
way to my point.
It's another Lima.
There's
ready
way
right
less per ratio as a ratio. It's way less tomato cans at 154 than 147. Would you admit that? Yes. Okay, you got it. It's way more heat at 154, and you know it.
So what I would say is this: I never knew about a Lima until Boots brought him to the spotlight,
Absolutely,
man.
but you are judging him on this last fight, which again he did what I think he should have done. I'm glad he dominated, but now since he was so dominant, he has no room to say, "Well, I'm gonna just bullshit and pussyfoot around." There's no room for that anymore, so I'm excited.
Yeah, shit. And there's some room.
There's a lot of room, and there's a lot of Limas out there that no one knows about.
Fighters. I like to give fighters credit. Y'all like to discredit.
Here's a question. Now we lost almost everybody. This is for Alan and for 4-4. Why don't you guys? What's the problem with Boots? What is it? What don't you like about him?
I'll let Alan go first.
You said, what's my problem with Boots?
Why don't you like him? Yeah, what don't you like about him?
Well, I'll just make this clean and clear. I have a problem with boxing, and that part of boxing that I have a problem with, Boots is representation of that problem.
In a sentence, what is that? What, that people not fighting? Well, what's the problem you have?
Yeah, the best don't fight the best.
Okay, 4-4. What's your problem with Boots?
My problem with Boots is that he's fallen into the boxing politic game, and I don't like it at all. That's just pretty much it.
Okay, so the same thing as Alan. All right. You know, I don't. Let me say this. I don't blame you guys for saying that, but the problem is you're not just saying that. You're saying he doesn't have any skills. He's this and that, which is just.
It's not just
well,
that. Bro.
No.
You're not adding.
We can't prove how worthy are those skills if he's not fighting top competition.
Yeah, you're saying
your eyeballs can tell you that he has skills, even if he's fighting a fucking heavyweight.
All you guys are saying he's not gonna step it up. You're saying he's not gonna. That's where I have a contention. Like saying, well, fuck it, he's just gonna do the same thing.
I'm listening,
Marco. You know, we know, and everybody else know that what you show and showcase bouts, you don't show at the elite level. We know that.
Well, no, some people don't. Some people don't.
Most people, 99.9% of the time, you don't
I'd say
see
50-50.
Yeah, so test yourself. I understand that.
I would say 50-50.
It's not 50-50.
I agree, but I think
it's
you
not
will.
50-50 because the only guys that we see knocking out top guys at the top level is Bud Crawford and Usyk, and that's it. We don't see nobody else doing that.
Alan, let's add some context.
No, anyway.
But okay.
Boots wanted to fight Errol Spence. He wanted to fight Terrence Crawford. They fought each other, right? After that,
this idiot didn't want to fight them, man. He didn't want to fight them.
Basically,
he didn't want to fight them. This idiot didn't want to.
Hold on, wait me finish talking.
Because some people need to be talked over because they.
Let me cut.
Let him finish. Go ahead.
You cooking trash, bro.
Bud moves up to 154. Errol Spence is basically retired. Keith Thurman was out the ring for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So he tries to fight Brian Norman Jr. Jr. decides to get the bag because he was offered more to fight Jin Sasaki. You know what I'm saying? He fights Jin Sasaki. My bad. No racist shit. He fights Jin Sasaki, right? Then he finds out he can't make the weight no more, so he moves up. And he fights a tune-up, right? Now, I know Virgil Ortiz had health problems, but if you look at Virgil's first two fights at 154, those were tune-ups. He fought Frederick Lawson and Thomas Delorme.
Yep.
Those are two tune-ups. What's the problem? What was the problem there?
So I got one question.
Uh-oh. I told you.
Can I ask a question?
Hey, shout out to my nigga Kobe. Go ahead.
So what happened to Boots? So what happened to Boots in the WBO? If he wanted to fight Bud so bad, How come he just didn't take the elimination bout against Virgil Ortiz to be next in line to fight Boots in the WBO instead of dropping out of that sanctioning body and moving towards a vacant title, in which he did? Or
Well,
just
that
as
was
he should be
old.
able to-
That was
yeah,
when Boots
yeah.
was still in his early 20s, developing
Forget-
his game, and he called him out after that happened, bro. By the time,
No.
by the
So-
time, hold on, by the time he started calling out Bud was verbally saying, "I'm not fighting Boots because it does nothing for me. He's too young. He doesn't have a good resume. There's no point in me fighting him."
So can I speak
You don't
on
wanna
that?
fight him.
Oh my God.
Without,
When he
So-
won
so-
his name,
so-
he didn't want to fight him no more.
without
Okay,
Alan
so-
Dace talking to her mate and saying no. Like the simple thing is, what I hate about this is people will call Boots a unified lineal champion. Is he fought? He fought Staniosis, right, who was an email champ, and in his first defence. That doesn't count as a fucking unification, a lineal fucking title, nothing. So forget that. He wasn't any of that. He moved up, right? He got the fight with Lima. He doesn't get a pass. He's had more passes than the goal section on a Monopoly board. We get it. But he has to build commerciality, and Virgil Ortiz is the fight. Virgil Ortiz has went through the divisions, been in interim shots, got to the point and never actually fought for a world title because he pulled it. So that's the fights. But people are talking, oh, background. When was the last time background fought? 2024. 2024. When was the last time? Right, wait, yeah. Then you go Fundora. Fundora, who's he fought for these titles? Who's he fought? Tim Zhu twice.
Hey, Alan, would you have
let
been
me finish here.
satisfied if Boots
Let me
fought
finish.
Mario Barrios?
Let me
Would you be
finish.
satisfied?
Mark, let me not
Let
finish.
him
So
go. Yeah, go ahead.
that happens. So Fundora's fought Tim Zhu twice. Isaiah's won the title and hasn't defended it yet. I think he'll probably fight a Basperu. But then you've got dudes like here on going, oh, but what happened 6 years ago? Right, I get Boots has said that and he's done whatever. But his next fight's Virgil Ortiz. That is the, as you say, the commercial fight. But why did they go for the interim title, the WBA? Because he'll never fight a Basperu. Because a Basperu will pack him fucking up. He will pack him up.
Wait, who?
And send him a Basperu. He will pack him up. He will pick him up. Exactly. You're on here
My
talking about
fault.
the 154
Abbas Baru,
division.
the
the
WBA
154
super champ. Yeah.
Well, no,
Oh,
the
okay, I
champ.
gotta
There's no
look him up
super
'cause I've
champ.
never seen him.
Forget
Okay,
it.
well,
Boots isn't
that's
a
what they
hanging.
call it. I was just trying
Sorry.
because
Yeah,
Boots.
he's the
Hold on.
WBA champ.
Only because
interim
Boots is
champ
the
doesn't
interim. I
count.
just want to distinguish it. Okay, goddamn, calm down.
So
I understand.
forget that. Okay, so we've now got people saying Abbas Baru's a nobody, so he'll cherry pick him. He'll not fight Abbas Baru, but Abbas Baru would pack him up. Abbas Baru doesn't take tune up. He went straight into 22-3 in his second fight. He fought Carlos Molina in his fifth fight. He fought ex-world champions in his third and his fourth fight. He fought Jack Colkey in his 10th in 2020. Like, this dude doesn't fuck about. He doesn't fuck about. No tune-ups. Every one of his 19
doesn't
fights have
fuck
had a winning
about.
record. Everyone's had a
Well,
winning record. And then he fought
somebody asked
Kelly.
me
And by the
who
way,
asked
Alan,
me.
don't let me finish here. Kelly's
How-
will
Come
come
on,
back
Mick. You
as
got to
well.
put a bow on it.
He's had 10 fights, but they fought everybody. Right? So the issue yous have got is you just want to sit there and say, oh, look, he never fought this one. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. None of yous go to fights. Nobody cares.
You can't.
But it's all just an echo
Man.
chamber.
All right,
But
champ.
Devin Haney.
All right, man. I don't know what the hell. That shit ain't
At
funny.
this point,
I just
do.
need that shit to interpret
Hey,
this
Brett
shit.
said you got.
I need to get off of YouTube because I understand this motherfucker too much now across all these channels. But yeah, I understand what he
just
said,
say?
but you just be
what
like,
did he, what did you say?
you need to be
Tell me what
concise. I can't even like. He went on for. I understand it by the time he finishes, so I'm
You
just
gotta
like,
just calm down
goddamn.
when he's talking, bro. You sound like
Yeah,
angry
he's
and
too
shit.
passionate. I think if he just slowed down.
Ultimately, he's saying that Boots avoided Abbas Baru. He know Abbas Baru will back him up, will pack him
Right.
up.
Well, not really, because again, he just got to the weight class. Let me piggyback on that, and I'm gonna let you go, champ. But yeah, that reminded me what he was actually saying. Yeah, I said the 3 fights I see that are feasible at 154 next are either Ortiz, again, not for a championship, but the commercial fight. Hold on, or Zayas or Abbas. And then I showed the Abbas interview where he named Ortiz. That was the first name he named, but he said he's down for whatever, and he would fight motherfuckers in their country, in another country, whatever. So I'm with it.
All I know,
Hey, wait.
all I know is out of all those 154 pounders, I know my motherfucker said yes in a heartbeat. I'll fight Virgil Ortiz when they put that contract on him with Turkey. He didn't say
Who's
no.
that?
That was Xander Zayas and Virgil Ortiz.
Well,
turned
shit.
it down.
Let's go. That's a title fight and a name.
And now that he won it, he wants to. He could have had it now too. All he has to do, hey, let's make the fight in PR because I am doing what I'm gonna do. My homecoming. You want to do it over there? Give me an ass whooping in Puerto Rico.
I hate
Right.
to diffuse this. I'm having fun, but it is 2:15 a.m. and this.
Damn, bro, that's it.
I'm sorry, guys. Like I started late, but I'm gonna start tomorrow. I'll be on time.
No, man. No. I'm saying that's it. There's only 2:15.
2:15.
Hey, Marco, before you go,
man.
is Abbas Baru, is that the black dude that fought Juenis Tellez on Pro
Yep.
Box or something like
Yep.
that?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
but
know
he's
who
from
that is.
Germany. But yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Mick, you put too much sauce
when
on
you
it,
got
bro.
it.
Yes,
Relax.
DJ, you should go live right now.
Relax.
I already went live earlier. I'm dead tired.
Well, I'll
All right,
catch you
guys. Hey,
guys.
peace out,
tomorrow
man. Remember, Christ, love, and purpose.
Word
Yes,
up.
sir.